Anda boleh tetap tidak menyukai saya, nggak apa-apa. Karena saya tidak membutuhkan Anda untuk menyukai saya. Saya butuh Anda untuk mari bantu bereskan kemiskinan di Jakarta. Mari bantu bereskan ketimpangan di Jakarta. Linda and Dea both address the issue of inequality. The issue of Kampung Aquarium. Kampung Aquarium, perhaps give you a little bit of background, is situated in the northern coastal of Jakarta. It is called aquarium because the Dutch in the 30s created an aquarium there, and that's why it's called aquarium. And there's a lab there, and the lab is for ocean studies, fisheries, and all of that. And it has a big aquarium. That's why it's called Kampung Aquarium, because there is no Betawi word for aquarium. So that's a translation, obviously. So it was located in northern coast of Jakarta, and then obviously there was a decision by government of Jakarta to do a land clearing of that area and remove the population from the neighborhood. So that was done before my tenure. So when I started my tenure in 2017, that's about a year after the eviction, we decided to rebuild the kampung and to return the populations back to the kampung. And we do that by, again, collaborative way. So, Linda, our approach is this. Yes, we have authority, we have fiscal power, okay? But we don't pretend to have the knowledge, we don't pretend to have the creativity, and we don't pretend to know the day-to-day life of the people. So, the two that we have need to collaborate with the three that we don't have. So we, from the beginning, we government invited relevant parties to get involved. So Kampung Aquarium was rebuilt as a form of collaboration. Government, local communities, with the people of Kampung Aquarium, experts from universities that have best practices of regenerations, neighborhood regenerations across cities in different places, and then activists of urban advocations. So these four groups get together and plan to execute. So when we rebuilt Kampung Aquarium, it was not all done by us. So it was a collaboration. The credit goes to all four parties. Yes, the authority is in our hand. It's my signature that will say yes or no. But the content of what I signed was the result of collaboration. And with that, ownership to this project is also with the people. Even the design of Kampung, and it's called Kampung Susun Aquarium. It's not Rumah Susun Aquarium. How do I say Rumah Susun in bahasa Inggris? That's the beauty of bahasa Indonesia. I cannot translate it. Rumah susun. Apa? Yeah, vertical houses. That is individual houses. It's kampung susun. So what we have is individual. It's a apa namanya? Rumah susun itu jadi bahasa Inggrisnya? I think it needs to be included in the dictionary of bahasa Inggris. Kampung susun. So we are rebuilding kampung, not building individual homes in an apartment complex. So we rebuild on also the community hubs, the societal network is being rebuilt. Not only simply building individual houses in an apartment complex. So we rebuild the kampung, not only rebuild the house. So and kampung is already an English term, right? So rebuild the kampung, and that's what we did. That was the mission. And even if you come to the site today, the sign will say Kampung Susun Aquarium, not Rumah Susun Aquarium. So that was one on the building. Now the second one, which is the breakthrough, first time in Indonesia, that an apartment complex owned by government is run by communities. That was first time. Usually, if it's owned by government, it runs by government, right? So I told them, no, let them run, because let them manage the kampung. It is that kampung. We rebuild it because we did the land clearing. They didn't have a house because of us. So we rebuilt the house, we rebuilt the apartment complex, but give them the authority to run the kampung. So we asked everyone in the kampung to form a cooperative, kooperasi, form a cooperative, and then this cooperative is signing contract with government to manage the kampung. So we are contracting not with individuals dwellers, but we are having a contract with the cooperative, and all families in that kampung has to be member of cooperative. And that was the first time Koperasi runs apartment complex. First time in Indonesia. You can go to Guinness Book of Record actually. Because the first time. Never done it in Indonesia before. And then this cooperative form, and then they run it. And you know what? This complex is much cleaner than the other complex. Those who run by government were not as clean as this one. Were not as well managed as this one. When the community...
Halo teman-teman, berjumpa bersama saya di Politik Dangi. Luar biasa. Siapa yang kagum mendengar bahasa Inggris Anies Baswedan yang sangat mantap, sangat luar biasa, sangat keren habis ya. Bagaimana Anies Baswedan memberikan kuliah kepada mahasiswa luar negeri teman-teman yang sangat hebat ya. Dan kalau kita melihat ya, kehebatan Anies ini semakin luar biasa ya. Hari demi hari Anies terlihat sangat keren. Bagaimana ia menunjukkan kehebatannya dalam dunia akademik, ya, membagi ilmu, mencerdaskan anak bangsa. Ya. Dan kalau kita melihat Anies teman-teman sangat cocok sekali menjadi pemimpin masa depan Indonesia. Ya, beliau sangat berkarisma, beliau sangat membuat kita terpukau. Bagaimana beliau ya, bukan hanya jago di bidang akademik, namun beliau juga jago di bidang kepemimpinan, birokrasi, ya, politik, ya, ekonomi, dan semuanya. Beliau memang sangat-sangat cerdas dan pintar. Seperti yang Anies katakan bahwa ya, ia tidak meminta orang untuk menyukainya. Ia tidak meminta orang untuk menghormatinya, tetapi ia mau bekerja sama. Bagaimana membangun Indonesia, bagaimana membangun budaya, bagaimana membangun masyarakat, sumber daya manusia yang berkualitas, sumber daya manusia yang berkelanjutan, ya kan? Dan itu semua kita bisa lakukan ketika kita bergotong royong, teman-teman. Ada yang menjalankan pemerintah, ada yang oposisi, ya kan. Namun apa yang terjadi saat ini, bagaimana Anies selalu mengkritik pemerintah, ya kan, dalam ketika ada program yang tidak sesuai, ada kebijakan yang tidak sesuai, itu Anies malah diserang kembali. Padahal ya, pemerintahan yang sehat adalah ketika ada oposisi yang selalu menjadi penyeimbang. Ada oposisi yang memberikan masukan, ada oposisi yang selalu memberikan pandangan. Ya. Itu adalah hakikatnya di dalam sebuah negara. Dan apalagi saat ini kita mempunyai sistem demokrasi, negara demokrasi. Ya. Siapa saja bisa menyuarakan pendapatnya, bisa menyuarakan kritikannya, ya. Bebas teman-teman, asal sesuai dengan koridor hukum. Ya, jangan sampai demokrasi dibungkam, ya kan, pendapat dibungkam, itu yang tidak baik. Bagaimana menurut kalian?